Yo, what's good? Welcome to another show. I'm Sid, and it's been way too long. I tried to film a few videos a few months ago. The audio was all messed up, so I just gave up. I stopped. I moved recently. It's been a whole ordeal the last couple of months, but I'm sat here now. I've got a little setup in my room with a desk, kind of, that I made, and I've arranged everything. I'm actually just staring at the corner of the room, but we're doing this. I've decided to start with a video from Damon Astari's channel, which dropped a couple hours ago actually. An artist I've never heard of called Effie. The song is called Be The Real. And yeah, I don't know anything about this person, but we're going to jump straight into it. This is hopefully the first of many videos that I will be filming today and in the future and uploading them to this channel. So if you're interested in following that, feel free to subscribe. But with all that being said, let's just jump straight into it. Here we go. Oh, and I'll talk a little more at the end about moving and stuff, maybe, for anyone who's interested. But yeah, let's get it. Effie, Be The Real. Here we go. Little home movie vibe. This is pretty good. This is like my kind of vibe. This is what I've been listening to a lot of lately. This kind of like dreamy, glitchy aesthetic. Like, I don't know how to describe it. There's so many different bands and groups and stuff that you find on Spotify that you never heard of before. I just add them to playlists. I end up with this big long list of songs from people who I don't know, and I just kind of vibe with what it sounds like and what it feels like when you listen to it. But this is kind of one of those that I feel like would just jump in the playlist and fit pretty well. I like the repetitive drums that are playing throughout. Like, it's not really changing much with that. But then you've got this kind of dreamy starscape in the background, very like ambient almost, matched with these visuals that are a bit low energy. There's not much movement, but you've got a lot of cool colors and interesting shots, like this one sitting in the dark with the light compared to standing on the highway with the sun up, but it's still a little overcast. Her voice is very nice too, a little like floaty. Does that make sense? Like, it's got a kind of floating away in your mind type of energy. I'm into this. This is cool. This is a good way to come back, I feel like. As soon as I turn the camera on, I feel comfortable just sitting here talking to you guys, watching videos, having a good time. But for like months, I've been setting everything up in random rooms in this house, just like struggling to push record. And I don't know what it is, but it feels good to be back. All right, let's run it back a little bit and we'll get this again. Very cool. See what I mean? Like, you got the kind of vignette, old school VHS vibes, like a home movie sort of setup with these simple shots talking about I want to be high, something about be the real. It's a little hard to make out some of the words, but with this type of music, I feel like the more you listen to it, the more those sort of seep in. And for the most part, it's about the ambience, the atmosphere, and then later on you'll kind of pick up on some of the more nuanced details of actually what's being said. All right, let's carry on. Let's get it. Tell me where the sun's on. Everything is gonna be the real. 다른 말은 그만해. 이제 더 이상 걸을 수 없네. 너는 매일 말만 해. 계속 그 자리에 머물게. I feel like that maybe it's the hook in English and then the rest of it isn't. Because some of these words just don't sound like words that I recognize at all. But then part of the hook and the chorus is like things that I'm picking out. Be the real, I want to be high, like that kind of stuff. Let me know. If anyone knows anything about this person, Effie, feel free to drop some comments down below. If you've got any other suggestions for songs that I should check out. But for now, we're going to carry on. a nice setting as well, wherever she is. This like bizarre cliff face, like with the snow. It looks like kind of near the ocean or somewhere, but in like a weird, maybe one of those big American rivers or something like that, where it feels like you're on the ocean's edge, but you're actually just standing by a river or like a massive body of water. That's kind of location that I'm picking up. I don't know. It's cool. I like her outfits, the scarf that she was wearing, the hair that's set up. She's got a cool aesthetic. Very nice. Very interesting song. I like this. I like these shots too. This one, like the flying through the car at night with your head out the window. Interesting stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's get it. So you don't wanna ride a man. And keep it with those repetitive drums. Everything's gonna be the real. Feelings of like isolation, maybe. Her and nature. Little tonal shift. Okay. You also get this. You see that? The actual like not anamorphic. What do I mean? I know what I'm talking about. Like 16:9, like 4:12, like all the aspect ratios. The aspect ratios changed. The tone shift. You get this weird atmospheric, moody, like ominous kind of sound, and then the actual camera itself is shifted, the lens, the aspect ratio, to really go from her being far off in the distance to this narrow focus on just her face, cutting out most of that background that you were seeing before. It's interesting. What does it mean? Camera zooming in, and then boom. Oh, and then it's just over. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, cool. I like the way that ended. Very interesting. Took you right out of what you were feeling and put you into a completely different vibe. I feel like if there's going to be an album or something, or if this is part of a larger project, then that would then lead into the next song. It would like have this natural progression from one track to the next. But I don't know anything about her, so I don't know if this is from a project or what the whole vibe or mood actually was trying to put in your head. But very cool. I saw a little It's Okay to Cry video there. Maybe I'll check that out at some point. But yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. I like that video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoy these reactions, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'm going to be making a lot more videos. Hopefully, I've got this desk set up now with a second monitor, so I can actually like have everything recording. I was really struggling for a while from like moving suddenly on Christmas Eve and moving into this new place, and I've been working like 60-hour weeks to try and get myself back into a good place. And every time I would sit down to record, I just couldn't like motivate myself to sit here and turn the camera on. Like once I do, it feels super comfortable. I've said this before, but the actual act of pushing that record button is more challenging than you'd expect, even for someone like who's made hundreds of videos in the past. I took a long break. I feel like it's kind of like working out a little bit. Like you do it and it's hard at first, but the more you do it, the more you get into the routine, the habit of doing it, it just sort of becomes a natural habit, like a part of your day. And this was at one point a natural part of my routine, and hopefully we can get back there at some point. But like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you liked it, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.